What up, though, pimps? What up, though? How y'all feeling? Sorry, y'all, my phone acting kind of crazy right now. My internet ain't working, so if y'all can't see me, just say something. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Yo, can you guys see me pretty well? My Wi-Fi isn't working right now. The thunderstorm knocked it off of the Richter scale or something. What's up, everybody? We about to do an interview. What up, Jer? How y'all feeling? What it do, ski? Can you guys see me pretty well? Am I breaking up? I wanna rock with you all night, just the night away. What's up, artistic OEO? OEO. Killer tofu. EO. We waiting for our homie right now. We about to interview BSR954. Singularity. It's all good. We streaming tomorrow. It's gonna be a fun time. I wanna rock with you all night. Come on, Mr. Dude. What's up? Where you at, BSR? Where you at, Big Shot Rick? Come on, doggy. We already 2 minutes. I wanna rock with you. Nah, we ain't streaming tonight. Our next stream will be on Thursday, be on Friday. Yeah, Singularity. Friday, my boy. Friday, my boy. Pull up, sing a song. Hey, look, bruh. Come on, Mr. BSR. You acting up now, bro. We already been here for a whole hour. A whole hour waiting on you, bruh. There you go, BSR. I was like, yo, where you at, dog? I wanna. What up, Kenny Lope? How y'all feeling? I'm dealing with some back injuries right now, y'all. I'm getting old, baby.
Yo, can you hear me? Can you see me? What up?
What up, dog? How you
I'm
feeling,
chill.
dog? I can't see you.
Hold on a
I
second.
can't see you. How y'all feeling today? Means. Bye. Man, we going live right now, dog. We going live with Big Shot Rick. I wanna rock with you. What
Yo,
up,
dog.
BSR?
Hey, what's poppin',
Hey,
yo? My dog.
how you feeling,
I'm all
man?
right, taking it one day at a time, you know? How about yourself?
I'm good, man. I've been I've been dealing with some internet issues and stuff, and it's been
I
rough on a plate,
bet. I
dog.
bet.
You know,
Especially nowadays, bro. You got to use the internet for everything.
yeah, there was a big thunderstorm that knocked my internet out the other night. And I've been trying to
Where
get
you
back
at?
home. 954,
Is that
baby,
where you
Lauderdale,
at? Where
Hollywood,
you at?
Hollywood.
Shut up, bro.
Nah, I used to live down in Florida though. I used to live in Fort
Okay.
Myers for a long time. 5 years I was living in Fort Myers, but I would be I would drive to Miami all the time for like, you know,
Yeah.
you know,
It's
you
Miami,
know.
dog. You know, when you pass County Line Road, you go from Broward to Miami. Shit, it's a whole different ball game, bro. Miami like Florida, Vegas. What happens in the 305 stays in that motherfucker.
Yeah, so I used to drive down through Broward all the
Hell
time,
yeah.
you know. Pembroke
Yes,
Pines,
sir.
I would stay
Yes,
there a
sir.
lot,
Pines.
right off of Alligator Alley, stopping Pembroke Pines, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay. You got a little Florida swag, you know. You you might not have a Salt Life sticker on the back of your car, but I fucks with it.
Yeah. Nah, I love Florida, man. That's like my home away from home. It's like I got a whole nother life in Florida for real. Like just people and relationships and opportunities.
Absolutely. I mean, it's definitely a lifestyle change because we don't get any of the seasons, you know. So it's like one big vacation all the time.
Yeah, so go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you got going on down there.
Um, Man, I'm on community control, so I'm on fucking house arrest. So I started making music to kill time, and I was really just doing it as a form of therapy, try to get out of my head. And my girl and my mom and a couple friends of mine were like, "Yo, put that shit out." So,
So you started making
um,
music.
not like more like just started rap. I've been fucking with metal for years. I've been in multiple different bands. I've been screaming for a long time. So like I've been a front man before, you know, like I have been in bands, but not like rap or like the sad boy shit or like the emo rap or the new like dark plug synth shit that's popping with everybody like loving Yeet and Playboy Cardi. Like I don't know, that shit's all new to me, you know. So I've always known how to record and like somewhat mix. So I'm kind of just doing everything myself. So I mean the plan at first was to drop an EP, but at the end of the day, if you don't have any followers, you drop in a body of work and nobody's going to listen to it, you know? And it's crazy because it's kind of like nobody listens to albums anymore. You know, we're in the era of singles. Unless you're already popping and people already know who you are, who's going to sit down and listen to 8 to 15 songs all the way through? You know, we're just not in
Right.
that. So January 1st, I was going to drop a full length, and then I just decided not to. I was like, it doesn't make sense to do that. I already had, you know, the 12 songs that I needed. But if I stretch that and just drop a song a month, then by the end of the year, I'll have 12 songs up.
And you might have 12 followers
Right,
after that.
absolutely. For me, it's like, I mean, I'm really not, I just trying to put the music out there for people to relate to it. You know, I'm not trying to benefit off of it in any way, shape, or form. If somebody tells me that they can relate to the music and they like it, that's me benefiting. I'm not like trying to get famous or rich or none of that. You know, I'm just literally making music for myself. And if people like it, then that's cool.
We do it for the
Hell
love,
yeah.
baby.
You already know.
What what are you using to record? Tell us a little bit about your creation
Um,
process.
I use FL Studios. Here, hold on. Let me put this boy aside. This is Bruce. Say what's up to Bruce.
What's up, Bruce? How you doing, Brucey Bruce?
Oh, all right. So, uh, yeah, dude. $2,500 gaming laptop. Some Asus thing called a Zephyrus. The Scarlett. What is it? The i2i, or the Scarlett bundle with the mic that it came with. The Yamaha. What is it? IS5s.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I'm trying. I fucking just did the walls right over here, and then I did the back wall over there. So if I'm like streaming or something, um, I've got the eyeball shit for the whatever. I don't know, man. I go off of like how the shit sounds, you know? Everyone's like, oh, you need to cut this frequency to do this, or you need to do this to do that. There's only a certain way to do a certain thing. I'm like, nah. You know, like 2 plus 2 is 4, 5 minus 1 is 4, 1 plus 3 is 4. There's multiple ways to get the same effect. The only thing
right.
I don't know is like the fine tuning. But at the end of the day, people have been telling me that they can't believe that I'm doing this shit in my room. So I know that like some of the production quality is iffy, but every track that I've done has personally gotten better and better and better. And I can hear it in what I'm doing, and the like some of the people that I'm working with, like either the producers or the mastering engineer, is like, "Damn, dude, every track you send me is better than the last one."
So you're sending your
No,
stuff
I'm
off to
doing the
get mixed.
mixing. I'm sending it off to just get mastered.
Okay. So like you in Lauderdale, there's a pretty good music scene in Lauderdale, isn't it?
Yes and no. You know, music's one of those things where, like me and you, no offense, we're considered old heads. You know, like I saw a clip somewhere online. I forget who said it. I think it was Yachty, but he's talking about, which is so true. Like back in the day, hip hop or music in general, it was like an adult scene. You know, you were going to a
Right.
club or you were going to a venue or something like that. Hold up 1 second. And now it's like, if you old and you working on music, you you not like you not with it. Like, yo, you're an old head. Get out of the game.
Is that how they be trying to?
Hey, for sure. It's crazy. It's like, yo, you got gray hairs. What are you doing? Go find a real job. Compared to people that are popping off when they're like 16, 15, 14, everything just gets younger and younger. You know what I mean?
I mean the barrier or the bearer of entry is like really like you can make a track and pop off on your cell phone,
I mean,
like
technically,
you
yes, you
know.
can, right? But it's like everything's everything's part like scene worthy, right? So like when I was a kid, it was hardcore music was the scene, like going to shows, like local shows, and like being in the mosh pit. And then when the like South Florida music scene started getting real big, and people like Denzel Curry and Rob Banks, X and Ski Mask, and a lot of people were starting to pop off. That's when you really started to see the shift in the younger generation switch to like rap, where they're like moshing at the shows. I mean, people used to
Yeah.
talk about, you could mosh at like a Method Man and Redman show, but could you really though? It wasn't like moshing at a Travis Scott show. Look, you got bodies dropping
Right.
clearly there. uh,
For sure. Yeah, man. And like I seen like watching that little X documentary, like they was going
yeah,
crazy at them
they
shows.
was for real, and it's like that's that kind of shifted. Like I don't know, like metal's not the thing anymore. You know, like hardcore, like the bands that are still around have been around for, we're talking like 10 to 15 years. You're talking bands like Asking Alexandria, Slipknot, Korn. These are bands that have like stayed in it, compare. And
Yeah.
then there's like bands that were new when I was a kid, like The Devil Wears Prada or August Burns Red. So like that's where a lot of my influence comes from. And a lot of the songs that I do a lot of screams, and some of my ad
Yeah.
libs are screams, and like you can hear screams being layered over like a verse or a chorus. Um, so it's not like, you know, Zillakami or Takashi 69 or whoever's doing the screaming rap is just yelling or screaming, and then whoever's doing the like rock, like alternative emo rap is just doing that. So I try to like blend them both, right? Because I don't have a really big hip hop background. So I do what I know how
Right.
to do best, which is scream and sing, and then I try to blend that with melodies and harmonies and rhymes or whatever the fuck.
Rhymes and reasons and reasons and rhymes. So like you got some homies in the area that you guys do music together?
Um, Not so much. I have a few people I mess with. There's really like the person who featured on one of the songs with me. His name is Melly Machiavelli. He's from Central Florida, but um, like I don't really like it's all the younger kids. Like I'm old. Ain't nobody gonna go do music with someone who's 33. You know what I mean? Like the fuck. Like I'm out here with the OG, bro. I'm on the stoop with the OG. Like Nah, Jay, go do your thing, man. Like,
Nah, for real though, that's how it
yeah,
be.
no. And like you could pop off. You could pop off nowadays. Like you said, off your phone or off of one song. But I mean, the industry is just completely different than it used to be, you know? Everybody wants somebody who's already like popping off or has a reputation or has a following. You know what I mean? Huh?
Why? What's your
BSR
Spotify?
954. Yeah, I'm on Spotify,
Oh,
Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube Music. My bad, I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. I'm just ranting.
just going on, just going on a little rant real quick.
I'm just trying to
Just big
explain the
rant.
background of the shit that I
Oh,
do, you know?
so you live in
Yes,
Lauderdale?
sir.
I'm coming down there in July.
Shoot. I don't get off community control until December.
Uh, so dang, I'm glad that you didn't have to go to prison though, or I'm glad that you out.
Hey,
You know.
man. You learn from what you go through. It either makes you a better person or a better shitbag, but either way, you're gonna get better in one direction.
Right. For sure, for sure, for sure. So, you said that you weren't dropping the album coming up. So when's the next single drop?
Um, Probably within like the next 6 to 7 days. Like I have, so I've
Uh,
dropped 4 songs. I have like 8 songs in the vault that are completely done. And I mean, I already had the work for the album art, like the album artwork. Everything's done. You know what I mean? So
right.
all I really have to do is to keep the album structured generally the same way. So whatever type of song like if I release whatever song 4 is, and if that's like a upbeat and happy song, I gotta make sure that I replace that song with the same type of song because the album's gonna be like um starting off with rap. In the middle there's a song that's called Interlude, which is straight metal, screaming, um breakdowns, full guitar, like, and then the vibe of the album is gonna change. Like the whole album isn't gonna be like alternative emo rap.
So like what I really tell people to do, I'm like, if you got 12 songs, release 10 singles and then release the album with 12
Right?
songs.
What? Just the same singles
Because
as a album? Like just re-release them or new shit?
right. Yeah, because it's like you releasing the singles, you release 10 singles and then release the album with all those songs still on there, but it's got the 2 new tracks as well.
Okay.
So it gives some time to like grind out your singles and build your little fan base, but then also at the end you'll still get a release like your
Right.
body of work, and and then people can stream it in the order it's supposed to be streamed to have that album
Right.
experience, you know.
I never thought of that. I guess more so for me, it was like trying not to release the same thing twice, but I have to keep in mind that it is a different era of music and things are done differently nowadays. So I didn't even think about that.
So another thing I wanted to ask you was that interlude, is that like original composition, like you on the guitars, or is it
So,
like an instrumental down?
all right. So let me show you real quick. You know how I was telling you that I've been in a couple bands and like I grew up screaming, right? So,
Yeah.
um, me and one of the dudes who I was in a band with in high school, his name's Ryan Sullivan. He does instrumentals. He goes by the name Coastal Break. Break on all platforms, and we're just like really good friends. We're best friends, right? So since high school, we're talking 15, 16 years, he's never put down a guitar. So the instrumentals, he does the guitar and the bass tracks, and then he programs the drums in his DAW. and then like he sends me the instrumental. So it's like a 2-man project, but it sounds like it's a 5-man band.
That's awesome.
So like right here. I was,
It's good to have musicians as friends.
oh, absolutely. I'm gonna show you this real quick.
All right, go ahead. Let me show, or let me go ahead and check it out.
I want people to have the like, holy crap, that's the same person effect. So yeah, that's the gist of it.
Okay. Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy for sure. Well, go ahead and let everybody know where they can find all your music and anything you want to leave
Hey,
us
it's
with, my brother.
BSR954 on all streaming platforms. Anybody can follow me on Instagram, Big Rick 954. Everybody keep watching Bobby do his thing. You know, I appreciate the offer, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do this with me. And it was a pleasure talking to you. And when you do come to Florida, holla at your boy.
You already, and I'll see you guys on the
Yes,
stream
sir. Later,
Friday.
brother.
Yeah. Later.